Hey, Timmies! Woo! It's Psychic Bob. It is so rocking to be back with you guys. I hope my broadcast is going out. And let me see. I'm not seeing the troll yet, but don't anybody engage with the trolls. They're all problematic. We got no time for that. We don't deal with those people. Guys, I'm so glad you're here. I hope that my broadcast is reaching you. Anyways, it's so good to be here with you. Welcome to Sunday night, and let's all gather here in the higher light of the spirit. Okay, so we're not engaging with any trolls, whoever they are, wherever they come from. We're not dealing with them. Okay, so let's not deal with that tonight. Anyways, welcome to see you guys. It's good to see you. Gosh, we got a lot of people here tonight. Let's see who all's here tonight. Well, Kathy Private's here. Yay. Hey, Kathy. Kim Osborne is here. Let's see. Cindy Fitzgerald. Hey, Cindy. Welcome. It's your first time here, I think. Kim Osborne's here. I Heart You's here. Yay. Laura Doss. Wonderful. Oh, my gosh. We got so many people. Bela Claire's here. Christian Dura 1313's here. Yay, Mr. 72368's here. Wonderful. Let's see who else is here. Davy Jan's here. Laura Doss. Butterfly Mom. Stojans Dezelikov's here. Yay. Oh my gosh. AR is here. Lady Witch is here. Yenny Yen. Mary Wick. Darla Bungard. Colleen Croy. M Love. Yay. Carol Pettis is here. Lady Carol. Yenny Yen's here. Kim Lackey's here. Stardust. Daniel Moore is here. Yay. Oh my gosh. Sasha Magrilov is here. All right. And Kate Pigeon. Wow. A lot of people here tonight. I'm telling you, it's so good to see you guys. Well, I tell you, I've been looking at, finding out if I can expand the screen because Psychic Bob, I've been munching down on chocolate the last few days. I've been working on my score bars. I saw y'all talk about you want a score bar. I got a whole box of them here. Hold on, let me pull these out. I got too much junk in my house, but I love it all. I've been working on my score bars. These were sent to me by Margie and Carlos, or Alondra Mercado is this Margie's name. Yeah, I got my I'm still working on this. I got like a whole box, like 30 bars. Chocolate tea, literally. I'm telling you. Hey, Kim, good to see you. So, and then, Angela Locke, sent me more temptation because I've been working on these Godiva chocolates from Belgium. You want to talk about sin? These are great too. I'm loving all of these. And, I have been so spoiled this last week. And then I'm still drinking out of my cup that Alondra Mercado, Margie and Carlos sent me. For those of you who didn't miss it, last week, you have to see last week's videos, or earlier this past week. I got this cool cup, Lord Bob. So gone is our cheap McDonald's cup. Now I'm drinking it a fine carbon-coated stainless steel. It does a body good. So Lord Bob in the house, drinking in style. And, by the way, how you like my witch hat tonight? I thought, well, Christmas is over now. I mean, it's kind of still Christmas, I guess, till after New Year's, but I didn't feel like wearing my Santa hat tonight. But I am wearing my witch hat, and I thought y'all would like that, Hey, Sarah J., good to see you. Rafe Turtle, good to see you. Christian Thibodeau is here. Yay. Cindy Fitzgerald likes my cup. Isn't this cool? I don't know if you saw the video for this, but yeah, isn't that really cool? It says Lord Bob. Let's see if we can bring it closer. Isn't that really nice? That's so nice of Margie and Carlos to send that to me. So I love it. And I finally figured out how it all opens. It's all vacuum sealed. So you have to pop the top. It's got a little sliding thing. And you pop it, it breaks the seal so you can open it. But it's really great. I'm loving it. Anyways, I got to show you before we get into everything tonight. By the way, welcome to the new people. If you're new here, we do this every Sunday. This is where I hang out with everybody, talk about the week, and do readings. So we're going to do some readings. Hey, Adele is here all the way from England. Or is it Wales? I can't remember where everybody's at. In the UK, because I lived in the UK. We got Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So anyways, forgive me if I quote the wrong country. I think Adele's in Wales. But I got to show you guys. Oh my God, people are just too kind to me. I got some more gifts, and I went ahead and opened these because I was just too excited to wait. And plus, it's hard to unbox on camera. It takes a lot of time. So I wanted to kind of speed it up. But Darlene Weinbrenner, who's a regular here. You guys know Darlene. Darlene is one maybe that big purple scarf you see me wear. Well, she sent me a Christmas gift. I can't believe it, okay? And I want to show you what she sent me. So look at this. She knows I love crystal. She got me a beautiful lead crystal candle holder. Isn't this beautiful? It's made out of lead crystal. It's like a giant lotus flower. Can you guys see that? Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Emin Ahmed, good to see you. Purple Blue is here. Purple Blue 118. Yay. Isn't that beautiful? This is all done. Beautiful lead crystal. It's like a lotus flower. And you put a candle, like a little votive candle down in there. I love that. Oh my God, I can't believe she sent that. This is gorgeous. And you guys are spoiling Psychic Bob. Darlene, thank you. Thank you to you and your family. It's very generous. And I love it. I really do. I think it's beautiful, By the way, I have to be careful showing my gifts here on camera. My mother has been watching the latest videos. And she said, hey, I want some of those gifts for B. So she's now having an argument saying, I owe her these presents. I need to bring them to her. So she's excited. She really thinks it's cool. And she thinks they're all wonderful. Also, Darlene Weinbrenner got me a little set. Check these. These are adorable. I haven't opened these yet because I'm going to do a tabletop display soon. I'm saving them. But I don't know if you said they're like silvery white Christmas trees, but they're candles. They have little wicks at the top and you light them and they're candles. Aren't these beautiful? So yeah, I got beautiful candles, a beautiful crystal holder. Darlene, thank you to you and your wonderful family for your lovely gifts. They mean the world to me. Christian Druid's laughing that my mom's fighting her. He goes, is Angela Locke here tonight? I don't know if she's here, but I had to tell her, Angela, if you see this, my mom decided this was her reasoning. She said, well, when you showed that card from Angela, she said it was right next to the Waterford crystal. So I think the Waterford crystal's for me. And I said, oh, no, I think it's for me. So we had this big debate. Anyways, Bob knows, but she's having fun picking on me. But anyways, it's been great. Thank you, Darlene, for your beautiful gifts. I'm really, really treasuring these. And I'm still wearing my purple scarf every day. I want you to know I'm loving it. Yesterday it was warm. It was like in the 60s. Today it's a little cooler, but still not that warm, that cool. But it's going to be cold soon enough, and I'll be wearing that purple scarf like every single day. Anyways, I'm just so glad you're here. Kathy Private says, give Mom Hickman some scores, Bob. Actually, my mom is a chocolate freak like me, so she probably really like it. Actually, I think I will take her some of those. That's great. Because Psychic Bob is going to get wider and wider if I keep eating all this chocolate y'all sent me. Now, seriously, all of you have been so kind and generous, and I really want to say thank you. Thank you. And thank you doesn't really cover, but I think you know that I do truly appreciate your generosity and your kindness. It means the world. Yeah, Kathy says she doesn't see Angela. Hey, Miss Sylvia's here. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't see Angela either. But it's late now. It's after midnight in England. So anyways, Cindy Fitzgerald says, really beautiful gifts. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks for being here. Cindy's a new member at Spirit Channel, a recent subscriber. Cindy, I want to give you a shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Good friend of Kim Osborne. Kim, it's good to see you here too. Thank you for telling Cindy about my work here. Hey, there's Angela Locke. Angela, did you hear what I said about my mom? My mom has decided that Waterford crystal was meant for her. And we're having a debate about that. Anyways, well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, we're going to do some readings tonight. Also, before we do, I got a few real quick announcements. If you pop over to my website, which is below, right below my finger here, PsychicBob.com. Do you guys see that? Is that appearing on the screen? I hope it is. That's my website, my official website. And if you go over there, I have a new artwork, a new painting that is available for download. Oh, Carol Pettis just said, Lady Carol said, I think I said, Lady Carol says, dark chocolate is good for the heart. Lady Carol, I keep trying to tell myself that as well. And I always say milk chocolate is too, which it probably isn't. But I say, well, it's kind of a darker milk chocolate, so maybe it is. That's my excuse. I'm always trying to find a way to eat chocolate. Anyways, all right. So if you go over to my website down here, PsychicBob.com, right below my finger, I have a new artwork. This is my new painting, which I'm going to reveal tonight. And this painting is titled, the name of it is just simply Number 33. Okay, so here it is. Ready for a drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. All right, now this new painting is done on cardboard. I like to paint on cardboard sometimes. It's a great medium. So it's done on cardboard and acrylics. Yeah, it's acrylics and on cardboard. So if you like this, it's a modern abstract piece called Number 33. If you like this and want to get a free copy, you can go to my website, PsychicBob.com, and download it. You know, if you have that friend who loves abstract work, you know, you're probably like me, Christmas goes on for like a month. So if you haven't got a gift for somebody, you might want to give them a piece of art. You could download this, frame it, and it would be a wonderful present for somebody who's into modern art, you know. Oh, Kim Osborne loves it. She said, this makes me feel like I'm in a safe place with good energies. Thank you, Kim. I'm so glad my art has that effect. You know, abstract art, you know, takes a while for some people to understand. It's not like looking at something. Somebody say, well, what is it? It's not anything. It's an expression. Modern art is an expression of consciousness, of a thought, of a feeling. And so it's not always an object. It's a feeling, it's a sense. So that's how, you know, you can think about modern art. If you look and say, well, that doesn't make sense. What is it? So I get this sometimes. People don't always get my art. But, you know, oh, that's interesting. Miss Sylvia said, it reminds me of cloud scrying. It's fab. Well, thank you so much. And Sarah J said, it is fun to learn about modern art. Thank you, Sarah J. Thank you. Colleen Croy said, this makes me feel happy. Thank you. So anyways, yeah, definitely, you know, pop over to PsychicBob.com and get your copy, okay? Free copy. It's only up till next Saturday. If you miss it, you miss it. You snooze, you lose, right? Oh, Amy says, Bob, you're so artsy. Oops, hold on. I got to turn off these notices. Hold on a second. I got too much noise going on here. All right. So I like to be artistic. See, to me, art is a form of channeling. You channel through an energy and then it manifests. And that's what it is. So I hope you like it. You know, check it out, okay? Kathy Price says, looks like a woman's dress in the sun. That's really interesting. I hadn't thought, but it could be. You're right, it could be. All right, there you go. Stranger Things one says, painting is about expressing what you see and feel. That is so true. Thank you so much. Hi, Ricardo Liao. Ricardo says, hi. Oh, Moonface says, love your art. Thank you. Well, you know, for those of you who regularly collect these, some days these may be worth a lot of money. You'll have original limited edition prints. So, you know, I say stock up on them because I'll tell you, when I was younger, there were things that I wish I had gotten, you know, bought. Like even I had some people offer me antique furniture. Years ago, somebody offered me some antique chairs. And I said, oh, I don't have room for those chairs. Well, you know, they were beautiful, but I just didn't see the value. And had I got those chairs, the chairs they were offering me were antique Chippendale chairs. And each chair would be worth about $10,000 today had I taken these chairs off somebody. Well, anyways, you snooze, you lose, right? So I lost $20,000 in Chippendale furniture, but that's all right. That's neither here nor there. It's in the past. So that's what I'm saying, you know, A lot of people, back when Picasso and Warhol and all the great artists started out, people mocked them and thought their work was ugly and didn't like it, but now they wish they had gotten it. Jean-Michel Basquiat used to just give paintings away to people. He was one of my favorite artists. And Basquiat, some people just would take his art and throw it in the trash. And those people today now realize they throw away like $10 million. So anyways, yeah. Lady Carol says, I need to make an art book. I may yet do that. I'm looking at options for that. So we'll see, So anyways, other important announcement. Be here Tuesday, December 31st at 8 p.m. Now, it's not our 7. Usually we do stuff at 7. This time it's going to be at 8 simply because of schedules for the day. Be here at 8 p.m. live. We're going to do our annual psychic predictions. That's where I'm going to release my annual predictions to the world every December 31st. I do this every year. It's a big event. We have thousands of people show up. So make sure to get here, get on early, log on, because I don't know how many people can be on the streaming service. On that night, I get thousands of people turn out to watch that show. So, hopefully I can get you guys in. But we're going to do live annual predictions, and you don't want to miss it. So be here, okay? Stephanie Kroll says, yay, she can't wait. Golden Lady says, yay, New Year's predictions. Yay. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping here. All that chocolate I've been eating. Moonface says that she'll be there. Yay, Kim Osborne's going to be here. All right. Well, see, we got the good group going on here. Well, guys, we're going to do some readings. But before we do that, we want to open the channel. And let's do a little brief meditation. So I want you just to take your hands off the keyboards. We're going to just relax for a minute. Don't worry. We'll be back. And I want you just to sit back. Angela's laughing. You like it when I do meditation, don't you? T-Rose Lover. Yes, thank you. I did get the Guadalupe. I didn't open it yet because I was trying to find out who it was from. The email looks strange, and I've had some hacks on my account. So thank you for identifying yourself. I can open that safely now. Thank you. Okay. All right. Oh, yes, the free reading. Thank you, Stojan. We got to do the reading tonight. Gosh, let's do that, and then we'll meditate. All right. So everybody who put in a comment on yesterday's video has been put in the hat here. We got a lot of people. So we're going to reach in. I'm not looking. Reach in. And whoever wins a free compact voice reading. All right. So let us see who is the winner. And the winner of tonight's drawing is Daniel Moore. Daniel Moore, you are the winner of tonight's drawing. So you win a free compact voice reading. Now, for those of you who are new, are saying, what's a compact voice reading? Compact voice reading is a reading where you send me 3 questions via email, 1 to 3. If you only have 1, that's fine too, but up to 3. And I'm going to do a read. I'm going to take your questions and I'm going to read over them. And I'm going to prepare an audio file of my reading on those questions. So you will get Psychic Bob's undivided attention, and you will have a record of my reading that you can keep on your reading. So congratulations to Daniel Moore. Daniel, you won. So let me know where you are, and hopefully we can get that to you. So I don't see Daniel. If you're here tonight, I'm missing you. But if you guys know Daniel Moore, make sure to contact him and let him know, okay? Thank you so much. So yay, there's our winner of tonight's contest. Now, we're going to do, I think I might do another drawing on New Year's Eve. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that'll make it more festive. So we're going to have, you didn't win, don't worry. We're going to do another drawing on New Year's Eve. So be here and put your comment in the video below that you want to enter the drawing, and we'll get you in, okay? So let's do a little meditation now, okay? So I want you to get comfortable. Just take your hands off the keyboard. Everybody chill out. Angela Locke, keep an eye on everybody in England. Make sure they're meditating. All right. So we're going to just close our eyes for a moment. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing. Just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, Let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And I want you to visualize right above your head a beautiful ball of white light. And I want you to see that glowing light now start to descend and let it enter through the top of your head. And as that gentle light enters you, it's warm and soft and nurturing and healing. Let it release all tension and all anxiety. Let that beautiful light flow down through your face, down through the back of your head. Let that light move down into your neck and throat now. Feel it releasing tension in these areas. Let it flow down into the shoulders. Feel its soothing power as it heals those areas of tension. Let the light flow down each arm now. It's like waterfalls of light flowing down to the hands and fingers. Let the light move down through your shoulder blades, down to your lower back. Let it move all down from the chest into the stomach as well. Try to see and feel this light as it wraps around you like a blanket of silk, soft and nurturing. Let that light continue to flow. Let it move down through the hips, down through the thighs, down to the knees. Let that beautiful light flow through you and let it continue to bring in peace, balance, and healing. Let the light flow down to the shins and calves, down to the ankles, and finally all the way down to the feet and toes. Now, as you look within, I want you to see and know and realize that you are now filled with this amazing and divine light from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. In this light, there is no fear. There's only peace, love, joy, and acceptance. This light is your connection to your higher self, and it's your connection to your higher source. Now, I'm going to be silent for just a brief moment. And during this silence, let's keep our eyes closed. Let's try to stay within and just see and feel that amazing light. So now I'm going to be silent just for a moment while we do this. Very good. Now, we've been working in the spirit body, and I want us to slowly come back to the physical body. So let's start by moving our feet a little bit. Let's move our hands and fingers. Take some deep breaths, get the lungs working. Move your head. And when you're ready, I want you to come back. And when you return, you're going to be alert, be refreshed, and hopefully be feeling good. And when you're back and ready, you can open your eyes and you'll be fully present. And when you're back and ready, just let me know. All right, are we coming back? All right. Yay. All right. Ken is here. You got here, Ken. Welcome. Good to see you. David Jan's back. Kim Osborne. Isn't that meditation wonderful? Wonderful. Butterfly Mom. Okay. We're all coming back. Wonderful. All right. All right. My first question tonight is for Davy Jan. Oh, hold on, Davy Jan. Fletcher's back. My spirit guide. I'm so sorry. Fletcher's upset. I didn't tell everybody that he's with us. Fletcher, my guide's here. So sorry, Fletcher. I apologize. I'm just so excited about everything. All right. Fletcher's here. He's this side. Davy Jan, question. Ask Spirit on what I should focus on the most at the moment. I cannot thank you enough. Hold on just a second. So, okay. Okay. My guide Doris Stokes is back here, Fletcher said. She has a message for you. Hold on. Hi, Doris. I can hear you. Yes. That's nice. David, Jen, I got to tell you, thank you. Doris is asking me to tell you that what you want to focus on right now is letting go of fear. It seems that you've been trying to do some transition here. And Doris said, she said, don't be afraid, you're not going to fail. Looks like there's going to be some opportunities for career growth and for psychic growth. this next year, 2020. So she said, work on letting go of fear, because she said, you have brilliant, this is her word, she said, you have brilliant ideas. She said, but you get caught in fear. So I want you to work on letting go of fear. You know, one of the things you could do for that is work with the root chakra, the Muladhara chakra, and meditate. It's a red chakra at the base of the spine. You might want to work, let me ask Doris. Doris, would that be good, ruby stone? She said, yes, she's agreeing with me. I was going to say you should use a ruby. Try to get a red ruby stone and hold that while you meditate. That's going to help you overcome some fear that's been limiting you from taking some action. But Doris is here and she's working with you. And she said, oh, and tell him that we of the spirit world predict success. Okay. So a lot of blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you for being here. Great questions. All right. Oh my goodness. So many people. We got more coming than I can keep up with here. Okay. Ricardo Leal. Hello, Ricardo. Oh, I just went by. Ricardo Leal says, will I develop psychically soon? I'm just stepping into your frequency. Yeah, Ricardo, you do have blue light and purple light around you, which does indicate some psychic development. Right now, the bands of light are a little thin, and that's not a criticism, but it means you have to build up some power. And so I want you to literally be doing daily meditation, but the secret is just do 5 minutes, okay? Because 5 minutes will get you further than trying to do an hour half focused. But I do feel that you are developing. I get a woman here around you. This is one of your spirit guides. And I keep getting the name. It sounds like she gives me the name Anna. Anna, what's your last name? Say it again. Anna Simmers. I'm going to say Anna Simmers. She's a British woman. And she said she used to be a medium, but she's around. She said Anna Simmers or Summers. I think it's Simmers, Simmers. I'm having a little trouble hearing. If it's Summers, I could just be off, but she's going to be showing herself to you. And Anna is your guide to help you with your psychic development. She was a medium. And she said, yes, I was a British spiritualist. And she wants you to know that she's coming in to help you with that development, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Jerry A. Hey, Bob and Fletcher. I just got back from the hospital. I had the flu. Any deeper messages for me in having this illness? Thanks and blessings to you. Oh, Jerry, I'm sorry. You know, I'll tell you, when we get the flu, sometimes it's just simply biology. Now, you know, I'm not trying to say it doesn't have a meaning, because I think things do have a meaning, but sometimes it's just biology. I think in your case, what this, though, really means on a deeper level for you, though, is that you got to slow down. Sometimes when we rush through life, the universe just puts the brakes on us for our own well-being. And they'll allow a flu to come on to us, or cold or something. And that's what's going on. It's the universe's way of saying, slow it down, just slow down. So you need to work on slowing down, okay? Work on a little more meditation every day, and be gentle. Be gentle with yourself. You know, I think this modern world, we overstrain ourselves. We really do. We think we have to be everything to everybody, and you don't. So just slow down, okay? I'm not picking up anything horrible like you're going into pneumonia or, you know, heart failure or anything like that. But this is just a message to slow down, okay? I hope that helps to you. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Wonderful. All right. Hold on a second. Jacob Kahn, dear Bob, do those in spirit see new opportunities, work or breakthrough for me soon? Thank you and blessings. Sorry for those going through a tough time here. Blessings to you all. Jacob, your compassion for everybody is wonderful. I think that's beautiful. You know, and that's what we do here. We're a family. We help each other. You know, I got to tell you, Jacob, in terms of work, I keep feeling the month of February is significant around you. It looks like there's a new opportunity that's coming. What's interesting is I get the words research around you, and you might find yourself working on a job where you're researching. Almost feels like it could be connected to marketing or marketing trends, or something where you're kind of analyzing stuff, because I see graphs, I see charts, and I feel like you have a really great gift for analysis. So I'd like you to look at work that's connected to like research projects. Could even be connected, I feel like maybe with university research as well, or marketing companies. That's where I'm seeing doors opening, but it looks like February for you, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. T. Rose Lover. Hey, T. Rose Lover. Do my mother and father have a message for me? I miss them. Hold on, T. Rose Lover. I think this is for you because I'm hearing people back here talking. And Doris said, she said, we've got a couple back here. Who are they, Doris? Are they for D? Yeah. Hold on, T. Rose. We got a few different people that are trying to sort it out. Are they there? Yeah, bring them closer. All right, the couple I was hearing is actually for somebody else, but these two want to come in. They're letting them come for. Okay, hold on. I think I've got your. I'm hearing a woman. I think this is your mom talking. I'm hearing this woman. She keeps saying, she said, oh, she said, I didn't mean to push to the front of the line. She's being so sweet and polite. But she says to tell, she said, I didn't mean to make a fuss. She said, but boy, I'm glad to be here. She's telling me that your father and her are fine. She said, we're both in spirit here. Now, it's interesting because I get the sense at the time of this woman's crossing that there was almost a sense of like struggle. Like it's like she was holding on and she just had to let go. There was the way she shows it to me, it's like her body was failing, like all the organs were shutting down. And she said, I just had to let go. And your father, I hear him back here too. And he said, yes, he said, we both had to let go. So I get the sense that both of them went through a bit of a struggle here, but they're not in any struggle now. And they're asking me to tell you that they're in the light. And they're both saying Happy New Year to you. And what's funny is your dad is holding up a little shot glass. He said, oh, maybe just a little sip. That's the way he says it. So I don't think he was much of a drinker when he was alive, but he's having just a little sip now. And he wants you to know that he's with you in spirit. It's interesting. I also get around your father here around the time of his crossing that there may have been an issue here. I don't know if this makes sense, on the right side of his body, like from the hip down the leg, as if there was either a paralysis or a damage on one side of his body. Could have been a stroke or blood clot issue or bleeding. But he said, I don't have any of that anymore as well. So he wants you to know that he's fine. He's in the light. They're both asking me to tell you they love you. And they said, we're over here safe. They send love to you, and they're sending Happy New Year's to you. Okay? Thank you so much. All right, they're stepping back. Thank you so much. I hope that helps make sense. You know, as I always tell people, you know, I can only channel through the message. I don't always understand it. I try to get the best I can on it. All right, let's see who else we got here. Irina Maria Tracy. Hi, Psychic Bob. I sent you messages on Instagram on how to create stories. No question. My sister-in-law still kills me online. Nothing new. Irina Tracy, I have to ask you, where did you send that? I'm still learning Instagram, so I appreciate that. I haven't seen your message. I may just not be looking in the right place. So I will revisit that, okay? As for your sister-in-law, let me tell you, from a psychic place, you know, these people never gain power. When you use your power and influence to destroy another, you weaken yourself. So your sister-in-law is weakening her power, and eventually her star will fade, and she won't even be online at all, and you will be going strong. You must not fight fire with fire. So I don't want you to go attacking her or defending yourself. You know, the British royal family, my cousin was the Duchess of Windsor. She used to say, never complain and never explain. Now, I'm not saying that's always right, but I think in this case, that's what you want to do. Don't justify, don't explain, don't complain. I'm not saying don't complain, but I'm saying don't complain to her. You have to be superior. So let her do her thing. It's not going to hurt you, because when I look forward for you, Irina, I see you in a very strong place, spiritually and materially. So you're going to come through this. Just let her have her day. It'll fade fast. Okay. And by February, you'll be seeing what I'm saying. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on. So we got so many things coming through. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Miss Sylvia, Bob, last night I had a dream about hundreds of white moths with spirit animal trying to tell me something. Oh my gosh, Sylvia, I got to tell you. Um, yes, moths are a sign of the spirit that represents the psychic world. It represents magical power. And white moths mean the power of white magic. So it means that you're getting blessed. It also means the moth is a totem for you. By the way, do you know that the moth is one of my totems? I have this strange mystical connection with moths. I can literally go out in the summer and raise my hands and call them to me and they'll land on me just out of the air. It's the strangest thing. People thought I was crazy when I used to say that, but I had a lady who was a neighbor. I was telling her about this and she says, "Oh, I don't believe that. Come on, Bob." I said, "Watch." And I literally raised my hands and like a moth, giant, it was a big moth, flew and landed right on my hand. And she got the eyes like she's like, "Oh." And I said, "Now do you believe me?" She said, "Yeah, yeah. How do you do that? That's kind of freaky." I said, "It's a connection." I said, "We witches connect to the world." So, Miss Sylvia, it's your magical power. Talk to them and they'll come and help you. Okay. Great question. All right. Rafe Turtle, Bob, today at 3 a.m., the man that lives upstairs was making noise. I don't want to go into details, but I couldn't sleep and I didn't want to blow up. My mother would be mad if I do that. Then there'll be issues. Rafe Turtle, this is one of those cases where you may have to go to the landlord of the building. I don't know if you live in a condo or an apartment, but I feel like this man is a renter, is what I get. And I feel like you're going to have to go to the building owner and file a complaint. You may be able to do it anonymously because if you're hearing him, people on either side are hearing him, people above him are hearing him, people below him, like you're hearing him, probably people on each side of you are hearing him. So there are more people. He won't know who reported him, but I think you need to go and file a report, okay? This man has an addiction issue, I'll tell you. I feel he's drinking, maybe drugs involved as well, but I feel like he doesn't sleep a normal sleep cycle and he's out of his mind with, alcohol addiction, and that's why it's happening. I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to report him, okay, to the building owner, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, Sunny H. Hi, Sunny H. Sunny H says, any messages for me for the new year? Hold on. Who talks to me in my sleep? Sunny, who's talking to you at night is a relative. I'm getting a grandfather around you. I want to place this I think it's on the father's side. Could be great grandfather, but I'm going to say grandfather. But that's who I'm picking up. But that's who's talking. He's just guiding you, just giving you insight. I also pick up another voice. I think you have actually two voices. One is an angel, one of your guardian angels. And the angel's name is Samuel. So Samuel's around you and your grandfather. Okay, but that's who's talking to you. In terms of the new year, I want you to be watching. It looks like the months of February and March are career blessing times. I see more money come to you. You have silver light. So I feel like you're ready for some growth, some change. And it looks like around that time period, there'll be an opportunity for a new money. I almost feel like you might have a chance to start your own business or partner with somebody in business. But it looks like that time frame starts a new beginning. So 2020 is about show me the money, girl. Show me the money, right? You're going to be fine. But talk to your angels and talk to your grandfather. You're going to be blessed. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you for being here. All right. Laura Doss, is there any family around me in spirit? Hold on, Laura. I'm trying to get you here. Oops, I just lost your question. Well, I think I remember. Okay, Laura, sometimes I like to look at the question when I'm reading. There it is. Is there any family around me in spirit? Let me just step into your frequency, Laura. Yeah, I get two people around you here. One is, it feels like it's the grandmother, or no, sorry, great-grandmother. Great-grandmother on the mother's side around you. I pick her up. I'm also picking up another relative, and I keep hearing a name around this. This is a male, and the name is David or Davis. I think it's David. And I'm not sure. I think this may be on your dad's side of the family. This feels like it could be an uncle or a cousin going back, might be like a second or third cousin on the dad's side. But I get David or Davis. I'm having a little trouble hearing it, but I get both of them around you in spirit. And I feel like what they're doing right now is they're coming in really just to, just to guide you. I keep hearing this David you said that Laura, the word is Laura is moving forward. So January is definitely a turning time for you. And they keep like literally sprinkling purple glitter around you. That means that your magical and psychic power is increasing, okay? So you're being guided by both of them, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh, somebody just donated $9.99. Jerry, Jerry, thank you. Jerry said, thanks and blessings for your service and best wishes for much love and light in the new year. Jerry, thank you. You're very generous. That's truly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, Amy, 2572. Question, Bob, what will happen to my trip to Vancouver? What will happen in my trip to Vancouver? Amy, it's the funniest thing. When I see you going to Vancouver, I first of all think it'll be fun. I don't see any danger around the travel. But what's interesting is I keep feeling as if somebody's asking you to stay. Like somebody's literally saying, well, why don't you just think about moving here? And I feel like you're like literally going to say, you know what, maybe I will move here. So I think that this trip opens up some opportunities that we're going to change some of the path for you. And if you should decide to do that and move to Vancouver, I actually think it'd be really cool. It's going to be a positive experience. So that trip is a sign for you that you're ready for some new beginnings, okay? Now, if you go there and you're not wrong and you say, Bob, I don't like Vancouver, I still think somebody's going to ask you to be there. But if you don't like it and don't want to stay, it's still a sign that it's time for you to move. And I think in 2020, you're going to do a move. I keep getting from March forward, the energy really strong around that. So go with an open mind and heart, okay? All right. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Cindy Fitzgerald, yesterday morning. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you. This is Cindy's first time being here at Spirit Channel. Cindy says, yesterday morning, somebody whistled in my ear. Who was that? Let me find out. Hold on, Fletcher says, okay, Doris. Okay, hold on. Cindy, my other spirit guy, I work with a guy named Doris Stokes. People here know her. She was a wonderful clairaudient medium back in the 1970s in Britain. Doris, are you there? Yeah, who was speaking to Cindy? Oh, okay. Cindy, I believe this was a message actually. There was a male, hold on, somebody's talking. Yeah, you have, Cindy, I think I've got a man coming in here for you. Somebody's door said, well, I'll let him come himself. Hold on, I'm trying to get him in here. Bear with me. I always tell people mediumship's like trying to talk through a tin can sometimes. You know, when you're kids, you had tin cans with a wire. That's what it's like. It's not always as clear as as Ma Bell or Verizon. Not that I'm being endorsed by either of those brands. Okay, hold on. There's a man coming in here. He's having a little trouble speaking. He's speaking very soft. He has a whispery voice. Doris, can you strengthen him a little bit? Papa, Father. Cindy, I think I've got a man here who's coming in. He's claiming to be your father in spirit. And he said, it was me. I'm trying to get her attention. He said, I've been around her a lot. And he said that he's learned, the words he said, I'm learning to manipulate energy. I'm learning to change matter. And he said that when he was alive, he was kind of fascinated with scientific principles. He said, I was always interested in how things work, like the mechanics of things. And he said, I left the earth before I could really see some of this modern technology in its full form. And he said, even in the last year, it's developed so much. But this is your father here in spirit. And he said, I whistled to get her attention. He said, I've tried to talk to her on the phone as well. And he said he's also trying to literally audibly break into a phone call. Like you might be on the phone with somebody, hear static come through and then a voice And he said, that's him. He's trying to talk to you. He said, I've tried to manipulate things to get her attention. And he's showing me radios and lights as well here. And I get the sense that he's been trying to like change the radio station or make music come on or create kind of interruption in broadcast to get your attention. But he said, I'm working the devices. So I want you to pay attention because your father is trying to talk to you. And he said that other spirits are giving him strength to speak. He said, I haven't yet mastered my voice coming to you. He said, so I got some help to whistle to you. And he said, it wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be, but he said, I think you got it though. So he wants to honor you and to tell you that he's fine. He said that after he died, he said, he said, I crossed, and he said, I had my first experience was relief. He said, I was surprised because it's almost like, what's strange is like he kind of knew he was going to go. He said, I kind of knew it was coming, but I wasn't quite ready for it. And he says that when he left the body, he said at first, he's like, did I make it? Where am I? Like he went over to the spirit world right away, but he wasn't sure if he actually did it or he was just imagining it. He said, because here he said, thought is fluid. And he said, I was dreaming and thinking of things. And then I was here. He said, I wasn't sure. But he said, since being here, he said, I've been learning how it all fits together. And he said, we can change things on the earth and help. So he wants you to know he's with you. He sends that to you. And it was him whistling. Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay. Blessings to you. Doris is going to take him back. Thank you. I'll tell her. Okay. Cindy, he's asking me to tell you, he said, will you just tell her that I love her? He said, I didn't always say it. And he said, I'm trying to say it now. And he said, she was the word, he said, she was the apple, the sparkle in my eye, the apple of his eye, the sparkle in his eye. And he said that he loves you. And he said, I'm trying to be a better dad now and let you know not to worry. Okay. So he's sending love over to you. Thank you for coming. All right. All right. He's going to come again in the future. He said he has more messages for other family, but he can't deliver them. I think he had a message also for a sibling. I don't know if it's your sibling or what it is. But he said, I'll get it next time when the power is stronger. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm sorry I couldn't keep him. It's up to the spirits how much I can take. And see, because when I do mediumship like that, it pulls power out of me. It also pulls power from them. And it's a little taxing. But at least we got him through. Okay. Carolina R says, Bob, can you please do a health reading on my son, Jake? He will be 4 years old in February. Thank you. Blessings. Hi, Caroline. Let me just step into Jake's energy. Hold on just a second. I got to tell you, Carolina, he's not leaving the earth, okay? But I do pick up a few areas that I'd like you to have a doctor check on with him. One is I get issues of fluid buildup in the ear canal. I feel like he may have issues that he may have to have tubes put in because I'm getting inflammation in the ear and down into the throat and neck. So I'm a little concerned about that. I feel he has almost like an allergic reaction to something. And what's strange is I almost feel like it's a reaction to antibiotics, like he may have had a cold or had an ear infection, but I feel like somehow the antibiotics or medicines he may have taken or been given are also stimulating an allergic reaction. Not so it's more mild, but it is a reaction that's slowing healing I get around him. I don't know if that makes sense, but if he hasn't had that, I want you to have a check because I do think there is something imbalance in that area, okay? I also pick up around him a sleep imbalance. I feel like he's having some sort of restlessness at night. Some of this, I think, again, it goes back to the ears and the throat. It's like he feels like he's not resting. So he may need to have his throat checked for breathing, like sleep apnea. Even though he's young, sometimes even kids can have apnea. So I feel there's a little bit issue in that ear, nose, and throat area that's affecting him, okay? Have them look at that. I don't see him dying. I'm looking at him. I don't see cancer. I don't see any heart problems. It's mostly that area is what I pick up around him, okay? So I hope that helps. Let me know. Blessings to you. All right. Oh, my gosh. Let's see what else we got going on. Hold on. I can't see. I'm going half blind. I got to clean these glasses, All right. All right. Vinny Blade 57. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages for me from Spirit? I'm glad you're here, Vinny Blade, because I meant to tell you. I had a message. This is so weird that you're here, but every now and then, what happens is a message will come through for somebody. And literally, I'm not joking. Earlier today, I was walking down the street and I got a message for you. Out of the blue, I heard a voice say, I have a message for Vinny Blade. I was like, what? I had a message for you. Yeah, you have Angel Gabriel around you. This is who the message came was. Gabriel said that they're giving you the gift of communication. Looks like there's some writing that's coming for you, some writing of literally like a book or some type of creative process here. It may even be music or writing of poetry or song lyrics. But you're being given a gift. The words that Gabriel said, you're being given the gift of the voice that you may speak truth, that the world may hear it and be inspired and encouraged and blessed. So I want you to work with Archangel Gabriel because he's working with you now to bring through a lot of growth over this next year. Okay. I hope that helps. Anyways, yeah, thank you for being here because I get stuck. It's the weirdest thing. I literally just walk down the street and I hear voices, and they tell me stuff. So that's for you. And it came actually earlier. All right. All right. Hold on a second. All right. Stranger Things, Stranger Things. Bob, recently I have met a lot of Satanists. Well, there is a rise of Satanism. I mean, I'm all for freedom of religion, but I don't support that religion personally because I think a lot of it is very negative and self-serving and materialistic, and it doesn't seem altruistic enough for me. I don't really deal with Satanists. I have met some. Actually, I've met a few that are actually really cool people. So I'm not saying all Satanists. I'm just saying as a whole, I don't really follow that faith, and I don't really invite it into my world. That's just my take. I'm curious, Stranger Things, have they been harassing you or trying to threaten you in any way? Because that's not cool. Okay. But I don't pick up any danger around you. So I'm not a fan of Satanism. I think, well, let me put it this way, and I'm not trying to be insulted, but I feel Satanism is very limited in its outlook. That's just my view. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Heart left in Hawaii. Good evening, Bob. Any messages from a relative for the year's end? Let me see if there's Fletcher. Do you have anybody back there? Okay. Okay. I'm getting a woman talking to me. The name, it sounds like Mona around this. She says that my name is Mona. I don't know if this is a relative, but I feel like this is somebody connected to your family. Maybe actually be more of a friend of the family. If it's a relative, I'm not getting it clearly. But I'm getting this woman, Mona. And Mona says, she said, my heart is full of love. And she said, I'm full of laughter. And she said she wants to share that laughter with you. And she said to tell you, she said, 2020, if you laugh your way through it, you're going to be just fine. So she comes in to bring a message of have lightness of heart. And Mona said that she's also working to unify your family. It looks like your family's been a little scattered or split in some way over 2019. And she says 2020 brings everybody back together. So, anyways, that's the messages from Mona, and she's with you in spirit. She asked me to bring that, okay? And she said, yes, she said, I'll be celebrating the new year with you. So, invite Mona to your new year gathering, and she's going to bring blessing to you. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Oops. Oh my gosh, they're flying by here. All right. Raise your vibe. Hey, Bob, can you tell me when I will meet my soulmate? Raise your vibe. Let me tell you, I don't believe in soulmates. Now, I'm not knocking that, but the truth is, everybody's soulmate, most people never marry their soulmate. Your soulmate is usually on the other side waiting and for you to return. They support you on your mission. But I do see you making a connection with somebody. It'll be around, looks like end of April, beginning of May this year. And the person's name, it sounds like it's a, I keep getting a J name, like Jan, around this. And it looks like you're going to meet them around that time. And what's funny about it is that you meet by accident. And what I mean by that is like you're literally going through a store and you bump into each other, like you knock stuff over, or you end up accidentally, hitting shopping bags or something. But that's where I make the connection. It's going to be in a store. It feels like it's almost like a Borders bookstore or something like that. One of these type of big bookstores. But it'd be around, that time for April, May time frame. Okay. Now, that person, why that's important is I do feel like you're moving into a stable, long-term, committed and loving relationship. So I don't like to say soulmate because I think that puts too much pressure on a relationship. But how about this? What if I could tell you you're going to meet somebody who's going to be very fulfilling to your life and make you very happy, and it'll be a blessing, and you'll grow immensely, emotionally and spiritually. Now that's pretty good. That's good enough, I'd say. All right. Anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Christian Thibodeau. Any readings for me, Bob, particularly about my dad? I never knew, or my aura colors. Blessing. Christian, I have to tell you, when I step into your vibration, you do have a really bright aura. You got a lot of bright blue light around you. You've also got a lot of bright golden light. These colors tell me that you're coming into a time of increasing your communication and that you'll be kind of perceived as a very honorable and trustworthy person, which you are. But people of importance will see that. And I feel like over 2020, you're going to get some opportunities. Some of these may be strangely connected to education, like invited to take up some courses or something. But I feel like the word is all about growth and advancement, particularly like education wise, knowledge wise in 2020. In terms of your father, I have to tell you, I'm not getting anything around that at this time. I may, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, but I'm just not picking that up. But what's important right now is that you be focused on your growth and knowing that you have the power and blessing of spirit to move forward in a major way. Yes. Hold on. Fletcher said you have a spirit guide that's coming in here. Hold on. Who is that? Okay. All right. There's a man coming in here. His name is Kenneth. He says, I'm Kenneth. And what's interesting is that he was a professor. He said, I'm a professor, was a professor at Cambridge University back in the 1860s, 1870s. And he's wearing like professor robes. And so he says he's coming in to give you the gift of knowledge. And he says knowledge of earthly things, but knowledge of spirit as well. So you're going to be opening some psychic gifts, particularly, yes, he says that of infused knowledge. So Kenneth is going to be one of your guides, okay? Professor from Cambridge. He said, just call me Professor Kenneth. He won't give me his last name. He said he doesn't want it to be known at this time. He said, Professor Kenneth. Okay, so there you go. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Allison Madell, Bob, what is my healing stone? Let me step in your frequency, hon. Yeah. You have a connection. There are a few stones that really will work with you for healing not only yourself, but healing others. You have a natural connection to orange calcite. Orange calcite heals issues of, like the glandular system, reproductive systems, creativity blockages, all that. Orange calcite's a good stone. And I also get around you rose quartz as well. You have a natural affinity for people. You're a natural empath, and that stone will help you attune to your own empathic ability to be able to be a healing presence to people, particularly in the emotional healing area. So orange calcite and rose quartz. Okay, check them out. I think you'll really be glad that you asked that question. That's going to really work for you. All right. Okay. Oops, hold on. Let's go down. Hold on, I can't see here. All right. I just lost one. Hold on a second. Renee Rainbow, Bob, do you see a partner for me coming in 2020? Good man, I hope. You know, Renee, I do think there's a good man coming for you, but I'm going to be honest, and I'm not trying to be mean. You gotta back off a little bit. I think you're too eager, and if you jump too quickly, you're going to end up with a dud. You know, in 2019, see, that was part of the struggle around you. You kept getting the wrong person, either be nobody or the wrong one. Right? You're going to break that cycle in 2020, but I don't see it happening to about June for you. So I think by June you're meeting somebody, but I think you're going to meet people before June, just because I think you're a draw people. But I really don't see a person till June. The person I'm getting in June, he's very tall, dark hair. I feel like he's mixed race, so he might be like part African American and part white or part Hispanic. Very striking man, though. Tall, pale, kind of cocoa complexion, like kind of a palish tan. Beautiful green eyes, emerald green eyes, really striking. But it won't be till about June. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Take your time with this. Okay. No need to rush. You're going to actually also look into, you're going to meet him online. It'll be an online meetup group. Okay. So be open to online dating in your case. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Ghostly girl. Hi, Bob. My mom's name is Bertha. She has nightmares all the time, but my dad, that his nightmares all the time that my dad kills her and me, and we a little, and also are hurt by him or other people. Can you see why? What is happening? You know, ghostly girl, what that is, it's not about your dad killing any of you. Your mom has a fear. This is her own fear. She's afraid that she's going to fail the family, that she's not a good enough mom. And so, what I want you to do is, I want you to tell her that you love her and you have faith in her and you trust her and that you know you're safe with her. She's not in any danger. It's not a premonition or a prophetic dream. It's really a dream of her own fear surfacing. And I feel like she feels as if she's let people down in some way. And, you know, holding on to guilt and shame and all that doesn't get you anywhere. But her dreams are a byproduct of her own self-condemnation, really. And so you want to let her know she's loved and that she's not, nothing's being held against her by you or anybody else. That's going to start the healing for her. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I just realized what time it is. Oh, well, listen, I am going to have to wrap it up tonight. I have to go to a phone call meeting. But listen, thank you for being here. You guys are the best. You really are. Make sure, please, to be here on Tuesday. I beg you, come out for our Tuesday night New Year's Eve annual predictions video. We're going to have a great time. We'll have a drawing for another compact voice reading, and we'll have a lot of fun here. So make sure to be here. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. And thank you. And by the way, if any of you know Daniel Moore, please make sure to let him know he won the contest tonight, okay? And I hope that he'll see this and hear from him. And if he doesn't claim it, then we'll do another drawing next week. Anyways, we're going to have a few more drawings. This is so much fun. I enjoy doing that contest, and you guys seem to like it too. So we're going to have another drawing on Tuesday. So put your comments below this video. And be back here tomorrow. To Monday, we're going to have our horoscopes video. So you don't want to miss that. So make sure to be here for that as well. You guys are best. I love you. Thank you for being here. By the way, make sure to pop over to my website and also get your free copy of Number 33, my new painting that is now available for release. And while you're there, pick up my books. I have a number of published books. Here's one of them, Messages from Rose. And if you need a gift for somebody still, you might want to buy them a compact voice reading or a private hour reading. Okay, so I have two types of readings: compact voice reading, which is the email reading with the audio file, or a full hour one-on-one. The full hour reading is you and me sit down. We do that by phone or by Skype or Google Hangouts. And it's, you know, we go through everything: past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones. It's a lot more in depth. Those of you who have sat with me know that I give a lot more in the private reading because we have the time to get really in depth. And I answer all of your questions. So there's a lot in there, and those are available. If you want to get on my schedule, go to my website right down here, PsychicBob.com. Give me a call or send me an email. All my links will be below the box. All right, let's connect. And I'd love the chance to read for all of you, or, you know, do compact readings or hour readings, or set them up for friends. I can do gift certificates as well. If you've got that special someone, you want to give them a gift certificate with Psychic Bob, we can do that also. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow for horoscopes. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.